What's up, everyone? Sean here from Crypto and Cause Investing, back with another daily crypto market update along with a news update. So let's go ahead and hop right in. We have a current crypto market cap of 1.159 trillion. 24-hour trading volume down significantly. I think another 10 billion from yesterday to 29.9 billion. BTC dominance is holding strong at 45.8, along with ETH at 19.3. So it is kind of a bloody market update. So we'll go through it, kind of go over everything, see where we stand. Bitcoin is going lower below that 30,000, which I predicted, to 27,472. Ethereum is still dropping below that 2,000 to 1857. BNB holding pretty strong at 329, about where it was yesterday. So overall, BNB is holding up well, which anybody in DeFi operating on the Binance Smart Chain, we love to see that. XRP is holding at 46 cents. Just as I said, Dogecoin continuing its decline, which is to be expected from that huge rise up where they made the Dogecoin symbol, the symbol at Twitter instead of the bird, down into the sevens, albeit the high sevens at 0.079. My prediction is when I do this video tomorrow that we will be closer to that 7 than the 8, but we'll go ahead and check that out tomorrow and see where we stand. Let's go ahead and look at DeFi. DeFi is really suffering today. Crypto market cap for DeFi is 53.6 billion. Trading volume is down another 21.48% to 2.3 billion. As I've stated, in this market, I like to see the trading volume around 5 billion. That seems to be about the cap right now. It's just not the best market for DeFi. So seeing at 2.3 billion is not exactly where I like to see it. But yeah, we'll keep an eye on that. More than likely, we will rebound, be closer to that 3 billion tomorrow, but we'll check it out. But even with the lower trading volume, there actually is some pretty good top gainers as opposed to the last few days where the top gainers were even flat. But we have BEL up 13.23%, Core up 11.14%, and TLOS up 8.49%. Check out our fee and greed. We're currently greedy at 56 today, so very close to being neutral. Yesterday we were neutral at 53. Last week we were greedy, and last month we were greedy. So before I kind of talk news, and we're still kind of talking DeFi, kind of want to talk about how the money flows so that you can understand it. Because you might think, especially if you're newer to DeFi, well, Bitcoin's been going up these last weeks. Why aren't I seeing that reflect in DeFi? And you are to a certain extent, because over the last month, I want to say BNB has gone up from probably 290 to 330, maybe 345 at its highest. So, you will see your LP pools rise, which will make the price of your token rise. But overall, the way it works is obviously you start out with your fiat dollar, which people buy Bitcoin. When they start profiting from Bitcoin, it rolls into your larger caps like Ethereum, Kronos, all your different things. Then we roll into, I don't like referring to it like this, but your mid to low caps, or a lot of people call them your shit coins, back to Bitcoin. So I don't think Bitcoin has really reached a price that we're going to start seeing that heavy flow into your large cap coins down to your low cap coins. Me personally, I think once we start seeing that $40,000 Bitcoin, $44,000 Bitcoin up in that range, that's when where you're really going to see, I guess, the money start flowing back into the large caps, which will lead back to the low caps. So I still think we're a little ways away from seeing an absolute explosion in DeFi. Again, it's not advice. It's just my opinion, albeit an educated opinion, but it is just my opinion to kind of see where that falls. But let's go ahead and check out some of the news. So as to be expected, Bitcoin long liquidations hit 150 million in 3 days. So a lot of people were buying up Bitcoin to 17,000, 20,000. Obviously, we went up to 30,000 plus. People that longed it are obviously going to be taking profits. So it's to be expected. That's how it works. We're going to be on your roller coaster ride in DeFi. So I 100% was expecting this correction. I knew for a fact we were not going up to your 50,000, your 60,000, 70,000. It was 100% just a short-term gain. We will correct, but hopefully after that correction, we start to work our way back up. So then this week in coins, market slump says Bitcoin and Ethereum drop over 10%. I just stated that on a previous article about Bitcoin longs, why there's some selling going on. I know that there's more rumors, of course, about rates going up again. So that's always going to make the market uncertain, which anytime the stock market's uncertain, the crypto market is typically uncertain. Although I will say, I don't have any data to back this up, but just looking at it, I have noticed that crypto hasn't been suffering as much as the stock market is. Just because we've been seeing the stock market decline, we haven't really been seeing the crypto market decline at the same rate. Again, I would actually have to get on my computer and look at numbers to actually back that point up. But just from looking at it every day, it does appear that crypto, to a certain extent, might be starting to detach from your traditional markets, which is what we would absolutely love to see. I don't like the fact that crypto follows traditional markets. The whole point of being in crypto is to get away from traditional markets. So we'll kind of keep an eye on that on this channel, kind of see how it plays out over time. What else we got? Bitcoin halving due next year spurs predictions of rally and token past 50,000. So I've been saying this for a while now. My prediction is we are not going to see that explosion past 40,000, if we even touch 40,000, until the next Bitcoin halving, until there's a little bit more economic certainty across especially the U.S. So I would say we're at least 10 to 12 months before we see this 50,000 plus Bitcoin. Fingers crossed we do actually get there. And, you know, every day the crypto market's growing. I want to say when I got into crypto, it was at like 1% of the population. Now, if I'm not mistaken, we're up to like 5% of the population. So as that grows, all of us early people in crypto will definitely reap those rewards. Just remember, you need to play, in my non-financial advice, of course, you need to play the longer game. If you look at Bitcoin's price chart, over time, it always goes up. So if you're just buying it for the short term, you may lose money. If you're buying it for the long term, I can almost promise, based on historical data, that 5 years from now, 10 years from now, we will have $100,000+ Bitcoin. Because the next time when we do hit that $100,000 Bitcoin, I don't see us bottoming out back at 20,000, 30,000. You know, our new normal, our new bottom might be that 50,000 range. So we're going to steady keep going up and keep creating those newer highs for our lows. So again, just my prediction. I never give financial advice on this channel. Keep that in mind. I strictly talk from my experience and from what I think is going to happen from that experience. I'm not telling you that's what's going to happen. Please don't invest off of my word that that's going to happen, because crypto market is very tricky. But I think that will do it for today's updates, for today's crypto market. Again, very bloody day in the market. Hopefully we rebound tomorrow, especially in DeFi. But I will be back here tomorrow, as always, going it over with you guys and seeing what we look like. But until next time, trade safe.